Wow, hi, what's up? Are we upside down? Wait, is it upside down? Why? Move. Stop. Does this flip it? I have no idea if this is even doing anything. How is there not like a real streaming app for an iPad? What the fuck does this button do? Oh, it just flips the camera. Does your phone's auto-rotate on? It's not even my phone, it's my it's my iPad. Is the iPad auto-rotate on? Well, I just turned the lock off. Mirror front camera. It's not mirroring it. Does that do anything? Mirrors horizontal, not the vertical. Can't you do screen lock and flip the iPad? I mean, this is clearly not correct because now the text is upside down for me. So I don't understand how this could be fucked. What app am I? I'm using Larix. Larix. Is it still upside down? I'm assuming it's still upside down. Can you use Streamlabs iOS or does that not work on iPad? Fuck, I hate their fucking app. But maybe it's better. Rotate the camera 180 degrees. Like the physical camera, or is there like a button that I'm supposed to be looking for? Jesus, how fucking annoying. Okay, well, I'm gonna jerk off for a little bit more. We'll see if this works. It's correct side up now. Wow. Well, what's that? That's on Schumer. What's that, a vacuum cleaner? Ha 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 ha. What is my, what mic am I using? Can you hear this? Where do you hear this? Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. The first one. Okay. Well. There has to be like a real fucking mobile streaming app. What the fuck? Hey, Destiny, living in a dictatorship is pretty chill so far. I don't think anybody gives a fuck about anything unless it's only like real life shit that affects you. So you have to be, it has to be like, you're not getting your social security or something. Otherwise, nobody gives a fuck about anything. But that's just how it goes. I still have like people emailing me who are like, did you see this story about, what was it? It was like, in a school, some teacher has like students getting dressed in front of like a trans student. And I'm like, bro, just fucking kill me. Who the fuck cares? But whatever. It is what it is. I thought the Second Amendment was supposed to prevent this. My God. Fuck. Sorry. Okay. Apple products are pissing me the fuck off right now. Okay. Hi. I'm alive. I'm awake. You can't tap out on any Apple product. They won't let anything run in the background. So I have a giant iPad that's sitting here and I have to read you guys on my fucking phone. Do you think Trump is purposefully waiting for a huge inflection point to actually use violence against protesters or nah? I don't know. I don't see him doing that. Like, I don't know what he would need to do it for. What are the odds we go to war with Canada? I don't know about that either. I think Trudeau's read was probably correct, that there is a huge desire in the Trump camp to like take over some part of Canada. As stupid as that sounds, I think that is probably genuinely a goal to renegotiate some either part of the Great Lakes or some fucking border. I don't know, some whatever fucking stupid part Putin cummed on a map, and then Trump was like, oh yeah. You think Trump is going to hit Iran soon? I feel like Israel always has that shit under control. Like, they might ask Trump for permission to hit shit without getting in trouble, but I don't know if the U.S. is going to be deploying anything over there. Trump's too weak-willed for war. Yeah, the thing is, Trump isn't going to do anything that doesn't have like 100% chance of success because he has no spine or appetite for anything that's not guaranteed. That's why he supports Israel, and that's why he runs from Ukraine. It's too scary because the Ukraine-Russia shit would require like actual leadership because there's like actual stakes and there's like risk involved. That's why he didn't go on January 6th with his protesters to go take over the White House or whatever. So it's too scary for him. He won't do anything if there's actual risk involved ever. Isn't the whole tariff scheme pretty risky? No, I mean risky like life and limb, dipshit. Not the tariffs. What is it? It's just spamming retarded trade policy. Aren't you live on YouTube? Because I barely have this shit working on my fucking iPad, okay? There's no way I'm dual streaming this. What do you think about Trump violating the order to turn the deportation planes around? I think he'll change. since Schumer was so nice and got that resolution passed, I'm sure Trump will do something now. Like the Republicans owe us one, and I'm sure they're probably just trying to figure out like what's like the most polite thing we can do right now to help the Democrats out. I'm sure Trump could start executing Democrats and centrists will be like, but Biden. Yeah, I think you have to get like ultra fucking like reality pilled on like the idea that if it's not a thing that somebody can directly touch or understand, then nobody will give a fuck. So anything having to do with like rule of law, structure of government, or any of that, that's all like cook bullshit that nobody gives a fuck about. It's all about like trans athletes and if somebody actually suffers like actual economic harm, those are going to be the only things that people care about. But anything having to do with like the DOJ or like deportation or illegal immigrants or any shit like that, nobody's going to give a fuck about literally any of that ever. Fuck! I just threw my windscreen thing on the floor. Learned today that a significant number of people actually thought Biden was a body double clone. Not surprising. Why are Trump fans so eager to defend fascist acts if it's against alleged gang members? Like they have no proof any of them were even gang members? Yeah, but they're brown immigrants. That's enough for most of them. I'm going to try to like not kill myself when I have this debate with the Fabian dude, the libertarian guy. I love how the First Amendment is literally whatever you want it to be. Like, if your mom tells you that you have to eat dinner and you're not allowed to complain about, the food, that's like a violation of the First Amendment. Or if you're playing a video game and you can't spam the N-word, that's a violation of the First Amendment. Donald Trump literally sued Facebook and every other fucking social media platform when they banned him because apparently that's a violation of his First Amendment. But when it comes to lawful permanent residents being deported for protesting groups that the president has just decided arbitrarily, really, because it's not like there's a process, are terrorist groups, that's not a First Amendment violation at all. Like, okay. Unreal, dude. That's actually unbelievable. I've heard some decent arguments about the potential damages that could have been done by Trump and Elon during a shutdown. Do you feel the political capital of the shutdown outweighs the potential damages that could have been done? No, shut the fuck up. No. What do you mean? No. Whoever said that is fucking retarded, and all of their political analysis should be ignored. I don't give a fuck who said it. It's fucking retarded. They could do damage during the shutdown. They can do damage when the government's open. What is this unique damage? What was so unique about the shutdown? There was like this unique harm or damage that could have been done that they aren't trying to pursue in other ways. And either this is just such a stupid, empty, ball sackless argument. Like whoever's making that argument is a fucking retard. It's so stupid. Like what are they going to do that they're not already doing? Like it's so stupid. I don't know what else to say. It's such a stupid fucking argument. Like it's the same shit with Russia. I don't understand how nobody understands this, right? Like, oh, well, let's just keep capitulate on everything. Okay, now what? Like, you don't get anything for it. It doesn't work. It didn't work with Russia. It hasn't worked at all with the Republicans. The Republicans have no values. It is a party of no values. They don't care about any part of this country or any part of process or rule and order. So why the fuck do you think they are meant to be negotiated with? You can't do that. We're like trying to negotiate with Bane. Article about Elon Musk wanting the government shutdown. It doesn't matter what Elon Musk wants. It doesn't matter if he thinks he could utilize it better. Elon Musk doesn't know how the government works. Elon Musk is a fucking retard. He doesn't know anything about the structure of government or what he can do or can't do. Just because Elon Musk thinks he can do a whole bunch of damage during the shutdown doesn't make that true. Any more than the fucking retard could fly one of his stupid fucking rockets or drive in one of his stupid fucking electric vehicles. He can't do anything. He's a fucking retard. Why the fuck would you take pointers from Elon Musk on how the government works, ever? The guy is literally fucking retarded. He's drilled a hole into his brain the same size as RFK's hole with the fucking ketamine this dude is doing every day. Like, he's obviously deranged. Like, I don't know why you would... Oh, God, he said he's going to do something horrible during the shutdown. Elon Musk doesn't even know where the fuck the government is. This fucking retard is sending 19-year-old Doge dipshits to the government and asking them to send him back, like, screenshots of login pages. The guy's actually fucking retarded. You done with the Democratic Party for now, at least till the leadership changes? Yeah, fuck Schumer, dude. I'm first in line I don't even care if it's the end of the country. We should go primary in 4 years, assuming we still have elections. Schumer should get the fuck out. He needs to step the fuck down immediately, or find himself into a fucking or old person's home, or grab a wheelchair and wheelie his way out of the fucking Senate. What a fucking loser. Even Pelosi was calling the dude a dickless fucking loser, right? I think in other words. We don't want anything bad to happen, so we're gonna vote for the American people. The age cap, also. If you can collect Social Security, get the fuck out. No, never mind. That's not. But at least like 75 plus. How old is Schumer? Whatever Schumer's age is, -1 is how old you should have, is like the max age or whatever. Can you elaborate on why standardized testing is actually bad? I don't get it. Why would I elaborate on that? I don't think standardized testing is bad. Do you think the intellectual right, like Elon and JP, have Nobel Prize syndrome? What, they want like a Nobel Prize? Okay. It's actually insane that Schumer went against the House as well as his own previous words on the subject. Like, if the play is to keep the government open, then why the fuck is there this divided leash? Or at least get something. At least get one fucking thing. Even if they add an addendum that just like fucking has a rainbow flag draped over one of their stupid fucking banners. Like, get something. How do you get nothing? This is one of the most... It's an unhinged continuing resolution. They literally are giving away powers back to the White House that they shouldn't even be doing. Like, I think they made it in this past year impossible for them to end any of the state of emergencies or whatever that the president has declared. So now, if the... So there's just no way to stop the tariffs now. They're just there forever, I guess. Unless Congress rescinds the order. It's just so stupid. God, it's so fucking retarded. Oh my god. I just don't know why they wouldn't get anything. Curtis Yarvin interview. Have you seen it? It is weird how much influence he has on the tech bros. I think it would be good to take these ideas apart. No, there are no ideas to take apart. None of these people are politically literate at all. They haven't read any political philosophy. They haven't done any like research into any of like the structures of governments ever. And they're like crypto tech bros that come in and like, oh, I can probably make a whole new thing on my own that's way better than anything else. That's why when you listen to any of the people that are like the Curtis Dickstocks who talk about government, they sound like fucking retards. Who is that one guy? He's got a name that sounds like the Minecraft maker. I think his head is shaped like a pine cone or not a pine cone, a cone. Who am I thinking of? Mark Anderson. These people sound like retards. I'm so curious what their background is, how they got successful in anything they do, because they legitimately sound fucking retarded. Like, I don't know how else to describe these people. It's not fun anymore. At least like with the Fuenteses and your crypto Nazis and all these other people, they had some kind of foundation of shit to argue with. But these people are just retarded. And then the conservatives that follow them are mindless fucking retards as well, who are just here along for the fucking jerk-off ride to do what? I don't even know. There's like no value or principle. There's no compass. There's no guiding light. There's no North Star in terms of what the Conservative Party believes right now. Is there? Like, what are some values of current conservatism? It's literally whatever Trump says is the most based epic thing ever, and that's it. And then also, like, fuck trans people, I guess. The thing that's most annoying is that, like, it's not even about winning the elections back. And even if they do, win back the House or the Senate or whatever the fuck else in 2026. Wait. There has to be consequences. Like, there has to be, like, if you did, like, illegal shit, there has to be somebody that, like, fucking arrests you or goes after you or whatever. I don't know what the fuck that is outside. But like none of these people are going to face consequences for anything. Like if we saw the Trump election or all the Trump investigations were shut down, and do ordinary Americans need to feel more pain in the short term for anything to happen? Yeah, until something like affects their lives meaningfully, it doesn't. Cringe. What? CNN asked Caroline Leavitt, press secretary, what is her source or proof that Biden didn't sign the pardons or that he was weakened at Bernied into it? I don't, that must have been an autocorrect. She said, that's your job to figure out. Okay. Do you think anyone can be a Republican that doesn't support Trump? Fuck no. That's your one litmus test. You have to be on board with Trump and most of his major policies. How many people like Dr. Avi do you think exist? Like a liberal who votes for Trump because he'd be better for Israel? I have no idea. Probably not that many people. What an unbelievably fucking retarded thing, though. I feel like we can't even concede Biden has any cognitive decline because the Republicans literally take that as Biden being a lifeless corpse. Well, don't. Or ask them first if they feel like Trump has significantly declined, because he has. And anybody that like watches can see it based on his 2016 run. I saw your tweet that billionaires aren't the problem, and I will donate $200 if you challenge Sam Cedar to a debate. Sam says billionaires shouldn't exist, so man up and challenge him if you really believe what you say. It's an impossible to prove conspiracy theory. Billionaires are the deep state. The reality is that a concentration of influence on any person is always going to give them an outlandish or a greater impact on whatever it is. It could be through money, it could be through business ownership, it could be through social capital, it could be through anything. Like there's billionaires that don't have any influence on the system at all because they're not as politically active. Or maybe they have some influence through whatever their business is or whatever. But then if it wasn't them, it would just be the shareholders of the business or the board of directors of the business or whatever else. And it's just not an actionable policy. Let's say that there is no such thing as the anti-billionaire policy. What are you going to do? Isn't the argument that money-based power is less democratic than social/popularity-based power? In what way? Why? How? Maybe? I mean, I don't know. No, that's retarded. If you want to solve real problems, then do a real analysis and try to figure out real policy solutions. Otherwise, fuck off. It's a waste of time. The billionaire talking point helps you delegitimize Musk, though. Billionaire doesn't describe Musk. There's so much more to him. He's so much more disgusting than that. And to just say that, it's because he's a billionaire means that you're missing so much political analysis. You might as well not even be having the conversation. There are so many issues relating to Musk, whether it's his drug abuse, whether it's his impregnation fetish, whether it's his disgusting need to be loved by every room that he's in, so much so that he functions and operates like he's got the personality of a 14-year-old aspy fuck. Whether it's his unbelievable lack of self-confidence or any kind of security like that, his inability to parse true from false news, or his unwillingness to care about it, his willingness to lie and exaggerate every single part of himself. Why the fuck would this guy try to argue that he's a pro gamer? Why would you even need to do that? Is that a compulsive thing? There are so many things. There are so many things wrong with Elon. Why the fuck would you say, "Oh, you're the billionaire, the billionaire"? Do you honestly think that you can be an ethical billionaire? Yeah, of course. There's just stupid. These people just have this mindset of the only way you can become a billionaire is by fucking over all these people. Blah blah blah. What do you mean? Say you start a business and then your business becomes super successful. Theoretically, the net worth can get to that level. What part of it necessitates you? Buried beneath the billionaire evil argument is just a capitalism is always bad argument in disguise. That's what it always is. It's because if you ask anybody what evil do you have to commit to be a billionaire, then it's going to come down to we'll think of all the workers you exploited. Suck my dick. Having more money than you can ever spend is immoral. If you reach that amount of money, you need to be giving back to the community. Number one, why? Number two, they don't have the money. It's just the increase in valuation of their businesses. I think it's about the argument of competition. A billionaire must be evil to win over the other. Competition is the argument. Evil meaning unfair practices. Okay, then man the fuck up and go after the unfair practices. If you could prevent worker exploitation, would you not enact that in policy? Or is it just over? I would never, ever, ever enact any policy related to worker exploitation because 50% of the people that use the vocabulary worker exploitation are saying that all labor is exploitation. So I wouldn't even use that phrase. What do you think Democrats could do better to make governments more effective if they ever get back in power? Why can't we build things like we did in the past? It's all about messaging. It's not about governing right now. It's about messaging because people are more glued to their phones than they are to reality. So you have to sell whatever you're doing better. And Democrats need to do a better job at telling stories basically. And I guess selling their message in a more entertaining way. Do you think you benefit a lot from going on right-wing spaces before other social media platforms started shifting right? Probably, maybe, I guess. Will you be back in time to stream tomorrow? I might stream tomorrow. Maybe, we'll see. I might be back. I'll probably be back later, though. I don't know if I will. We'll see. Any preliminary results from the survey? No, I don't have that shit loaded and ready to go now. Why do you look different? Probably because I'm on a different camera. Do you think there is a certain unhealthy entitlement that is ingrained in people who are raised extremely wealthy, that they can skirt the rules because of their wealth? I think the feeling people have is that there are different rules for the very wealthy, and this breeds a level of egotism a la Musk. I just, if you don't have anything, actual to say about it, and it's just these, vague, random, retarded things, then just, Dude, I don't know. Oh, I just need to be like drunk or do some drug and figure out how to like politely message on it. I don't know. I can't do it. Don't ask me about this right now. It's like, if you have nothing to say, like, other than the billionaire bad, why? It's like a truism. Bad how? What do you want to do? If they engage in unfair labor practices, then fix it. Do laws to fix it. Because billionaires are the only people that take advantage of that. Every other person that runs a business or any multimillionaire or 100-millionaire or large company that is worth, 10 figures, everybody does that. So if you don't like a thing, then fix the problem. Don't just blame the billionaires. It's fucking retarded. If you get rid of all the billionaires, then what's next? All the 100 millionaires and then all the 10 millionaires until you fixed every problem by just killing every wealthy person? It's just such an intellectually bankrupt argument. Like, oh, they're rich so they feel like they can take advantage. Then make laws so they can't do it. Let's use that so that the working class hate on one thing. Use Elon as the main villain, just a message. No, because when you fucking retards direct your other retarded people to retarded messaging and then nothing gets done, then all the retards feel bad about it. That's why you fucking retards all feel bad about Occupy Wall Street, because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Corporations are people. What does that even fucking mean? So what, a corporation has no rights? Like, I can't advertise with a corporation without getting sued for it? Or can you even sue a corporate? Like, it doesn't mean anything. Same thing with the BLM stuff. Oh, we gotta defund all the police and also, like, do 20 other things that require increase in funding. Like, good job. Everybody just gets really mad about shit, and then people are running around, wondering why nothing's getting fixed. It's because you don't even have a realistic policy goal in mind. You don't even have policies that would fix the problems you want to fix. Well, you said they took away the spinning Charmander emote from Kick. Did they really? The true Holocaust. Okay. Well, so I ranted enough? Okay. I love you. Be careful. I might be back tomorrow. We'll see. Stay safe. Don't die. Be brave out there. Goodbye. Don't die.